Anthony Edwards will win his first Finals MVP. T-Wolves 2024 NBA champions. Book it.
Oh my God.
Book it.
The Mavs.
Yeah.
They're hot. They're hot right now. Luka is so good.
Yeah.
So
Guess who's back? Back again. Lunch table's back after 3 weeks. Oh,
I
what's
know where
up,
you're going.
Chandler? Yeah, no,
Uh,
I didn't really tell you about that one, but I had that one ready for us whenever we
nah,
finally got back on.
yeah, I wanted to jump in, but didn't really know what to say there.
Yeah, well, I probably should have planned it out better, got you involved. We could have had a whole duet going. Like, man,
Yeah,
these are the kind of things that would rake in the views that we're so desperate to get, because that's why we post uh weekly and then randomly 3 weeks later, is because we're trying to maximize our views. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, we're definitely making money off of this and trying to make money off
Oh
of it.
yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm about to quit my job, do this full
Yeah,
time. So I don't know about you.
yeah, this is definitely about to be my full-time gig. Yeah.
I mean, the lunch table pod is paying for Skylar and Gabby's wedding. I mean, just gonna throw that out there.
Oh my God,
We get married at like what's it called?
Tanner's Beach.
Yeah, oh, that's a good one. I was thinking the Gateway Inn, the Church of Meth, as Tony Armas once called it.
Oh man.
Shout out to Coach Armas if you're watching this. Thank you.
Oh
Anyways,
God.
everyone who is actually watching this, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Um, I do have a fan question this week, and I already know your answer. It would have been the same answer I would have had as a kid. Things have changed, and I'm just gonna ask the question before I start over elaborating. The question is dogs or cats? And like I said, I would have had the same answer as you, because I know you're gonna say dogs. Um, I would have had the
Yeah.
same answer as you as a kid, easy, like no hesitation. But now that I've got a cat and he like loves me, I'm like split, dude. I'm gonna be an asshole and not even answer my own question because I
Wow.
can't. They're dead even. Okay. I love
Wow.
dogs and I love cats. I'm just humanitarian over here. No, I
Nah.
guess, does that apply to animals? Is that right? Am I using that
I
term correctly?
not really. I guess you're. We'll just say you're a member of PETA.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. Exactly.
You like them all. Yeah. Not cats. They can. Yeah. They can go fall in a hole somewhere. I don't really
Except
care.
except for Kobe.
Kobe can be the one surviving cat
He
and
can be
live
the
out his
one.
days
Hey,
with you.
I think I'd be okay with
And
that.
then after Kobe, there are no more cats ever. He's the last one.
Well, last cat. Oh man. Well, I guess that'll segue us right into the first thing we're going to talk about. Not really at all, but we're going to move on to that
Yeah.
anyways. We're going to talk some NBA playoffs. I'm sure by the time I get this recording up, the playoffs will have probably already started, unless I can somehow pull a miracle and do it um, tonight, which I probably won't. Um, so just keep that in mind, that the playoffs probably have already started by the time we're posting this, but we're still going to do some predictions. It's currently Thursday, April 18th, as we are recording this. So two play-in games have been played. We got two more to play. I think tomorrow
I
night,
think
if
it's
I'm not
tomorrow night.
mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow night. So we're just going to do some predictions, maybe throw in some hot takes if we have any. Just kind of talk a little bit about the NBA playoffs. So, do you want to just kind of go through the matchups, talk a little bit about each one?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Let's do that.
So tomorrow night, the two games that are playing for the 8 seed will be Pelicans Kings and almost said Hawks, Bulls and Heat. So Let me get your thoughts on Kings Pelicans first. What you thinking there?
Definitely have Kings.
Okay.
I'm rocking with Sabonis.
Okay.
My guy.
Yeah.
I think
Oh yeah.
I don't know. The West is tough because like these are playing teams and they're pretty good. Like they're pretty good squads.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But no, I'm rocking with the Kings in like a 5-10 point game.
Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, before um the Zion news, I would have
Yeah,
agreed. I would have disagreed with you. But I actually 100% agree. I don't think the Pelicans really stand all that much of a chance without Zion. Maybe I'm just sleeping on Brandon Ingram and Jose Alvarado and CJ McCollum.
mm.
But I don't think so. I don't think the Pelicans are going to be able to get it done without the lead horse.
Well, the thing about the Pelicans is like those guys will they can go off, but they never go off at the same time. So one of them will have a fantastic night, and the other two will like suck. They'll have like 10 points, maybe.
Yeah, and we
But it's just
literally
not
just
enough.
saw that the other night. I mean, Zion brought it, but basically nobody else did. I mean, Brandon Ingram, his stat line, I don't even remember what it was. I don't think it looked that bad, but if you watched the game, he was just off all night. It was not a good performance from Brandon Ingram. So, I mean,
Yeah,
that's pretty spot on analysis from any Pelicans games I've watched this year. It's always one guy having a good game while the others are off. It's weird how they're never on at the same time.
yeah,
All right, cool. So what about Bulls and Heat? And keep in mind the Heat are without Jimmy Butler. That news came out today.
yeah. I think without Jimmy Butler, it's going to be a close game. It's kind of a coin flip
Yeah, it's a very
without
much a
Jimmy
toss
Butler.
up.
Um, it's a matter of will Tyler Hero and Bam step up. I
Yeah.
don't know that they do. The Bulls put up a decent amount, granted against the Hawks. But
Yeah.
honestly, coin flip. I still think that he can win.
Oh
I'm gonna go with
yeah.
the Heat.
I
I'm
like
going with
it.
the Heat, and very close game, like 2 points.
Yeah.
Probably gonna be a
Yeah,
really good playing game.
I like that pick. I think I'd probably have to lean right there with you. And it's just hard to trust the Bulls, man. Like I like Kobe
Yeah,
White. He had a great play in. I mean, a career game for him. That was awesome to see. I do like Ayo Dosunmu, and I mean, I like DeMar DeRozan. You know, I like those players, but the Bulls are just so hard to trust, man. They don't have any playoff winning experience with this group, but the Heat do. Even missing Jimmy Butler, all those other guys have that experience. I mean, made a finals run last year with basically the same rotation, just missing a couple of minor pieces. So I think I'd probably go with the Heat in a close one too, less than five, but I think they're going to win. So that'll lead us right into the 1v8 matchups. So both of us have the Kings winning in the West. So that's Thunder Kings. And I'll start this one off. I don't think it's going to be close, man. I think the Kings without Malik Monk, that extra offensive firepower off the bench, I think it's going to be really tough for them to keep up with OKC offensively. I know that he's one player and he's just a six man, not even a starter. But I really do believe he's that important as a spark plug off the bench for them in their offense. I think they can keep the games close. I just don't think the series is going to be close. I think at best the Kings can push it to 6 games, but that's like they'd have to really be on to do that. That's just my opinion.
this is my hot take. I've got the Kings not winning,
Upsetting. Oh,
not
okay, okay,
winning.
okay. Okay. Jump the gun.
They take the Thunder to 6 or 7.
Okay.
Give the Thunder a scare and give them some trouble. I don't have them winning the series, but they're going to extend this to potentially max games, which kind of the Thunder may be depleted going into the next matchup. But I do think Thunder win the series, move on, but it's going to be a long series.
Yeah.
Sabonis is going to take over. I believe in him. He's my guy.
Hey, I think that's a hot-ish take. I don't think that's steaming though. I don't think that's steaming. I think I'm gonna give a take later that might be a little hotter than that. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on what your opinions are. Cool. So we'll move on to 2v7. I guess we'll just go through West and then East. 2v7 is Nuggets Lakers. This one is interesting because the Lakers, while they got swept by the Nuggets last year, they played four very close games. Like the Lakers were within 10 points in the fourth quarter in all four of those games. So I don't know. I don't think Denver dominates the series. I think the Lakers put up some fight. Um, but I could kind of see it being similar to last year. Like maybe the Lakers steal one this time and it's a gentleman's sweep. But I do think the Nuggets pretty handily take the series. But it kind of like I said with Kings Thunder, I think the games could be really close.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a 4-1
Yeah.
series. That's about what I'm thinking. Nothing crazy. Probably some good games, but I think the Nuggets got it pretty easily, in my opinion.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. 3-6. Timberwolves Suns. And I am a little bit heated that the Suns are favored in this series. Like what the hell?
Yeah,
They're like I know the Suns, okay, to be fair, the Suns, excuse me, kind of dominated the Timberwolves in the regular season, but it's the regular season, a
yeah,
whole lot different than playoff basketball. Um, and it's like Anthony Edwards said. I mean, they got KD, but we got Jaden McDaniels. And I'm telling you, Jaden McDaniels is so underrated. He might be the best perimeter defender in the league right now. It's kind of crazy how good he is on defense, and a lot of people think he's like disappointing because his offensive game hasn't quite reached the level that some people thought it would. But you can't take anything away from that guy on the defensive end. I mean, people talk about guys like Herb Jones for the Pelicans, and which is fine because Herb Jones is also like probably a top 3 to 5 defender in the league. But Jaden McDaniels is up there with those guys, and he's really going to give KD fits. I think Anthony Edwards matches up perfectly with Devin Booker. I think he's going to give him a lot of trouble there. The Wolves are the best defense in the league, man. It's hard to argue against them for me, but I'm also a little biased. So I love Anthony Edwards. So I'd like to hear your
yeah.
thoughts.
I like the Timberwolves in this one. I
Yeah.
know people were talking about the Suns, what they have, and I get it, but the Timberwolves also have star power and earned the 3 seed. I mean, it was a tight race in the West. They almost had the 1 seed. They were very close to having the 1 seed. So, I mean, they're a really good squad. Basically, all you said there too. Like, I think the matchups are great. Um, it's as good as it could be for the Timberwolves in terms of matchups, I think, and um, I think they get it done. I mean, it may be a close series, like a 6 game series,
I think it goes at least 6.
but I think Timberwolves win.
Yeah. Yep. And one final matchup, another one that's got me heated. Clippers Mavs. Everybody is picking the Mavericks, dude, and like writing the Clippers off like they're nothing. But Kawhi is the determinant. He's the X factor, right? He's the X
Yeah,
factor. Nobody knows what his health is really like right now. Because some people are saying he's hurt and that's why he was sitting out games. Some people are saying that he wasn't actually hurt. They were just trying to make sure that he didn't get hurt right before the playoffs, like Paul George did last year. But I'm taking the Clippers, man. I'm taking the Clippers. I think it goes 7 games. I think it's going to be the best series of the first round, probably. Let me double check the East before I double down on that. Yeah, 100%. I think it's going to be the best series of the first round. I think it's going to be a crazy finish, but I do think the Clippers pull it out.
yeah. I think it's going to be a fun series to watch, but I got the Mavs.
Yeah.
They're hot. They're hot right now. Luca is so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's so good, man. I just I don't know. Like you said, it depends on Kawhi, but I don't know that the Clippers can hold it together enough for 7 games to get by them. Or really just four. They just got to win four. But I don't know. I like the Mavs and riding the hot streak. Basketball and MLB, like a lot of times, hot teams make a run, and so I'm thinking it might be one of those cases.
Yeah.
The
No, I
Mavs
mean,
go.
I could totally see it, and it's hard for me to say that one of these teams won't make the conference finals, but it's also hard for me to say that they will because I really like the Nuggets and Timberwolves too. So, man, when we get into like who we think is gonna be in the finals and stuff in a minute, I'm gonna have to like think about it because I have like I still have no clue. I've been thinking about it since we said we were gonna do this a few days ago, and I still don't have a clue who I'm gonna like say is gonna reach the finals and stuff.
I got my picks. I'm
All right,
ready.
good, good. So you'll be ready. I can think while
I'm
you're
rolling with
doing
it. I don't know
yours.
if I sound like an idiot or not, but I'm rolling with it.
We both sound like idiots. It's okay. All right, moving on to the East. You got the 1-8 matchup, which in our case would be the Celtics and the Heat. I'll let you go ahead and start off this one.
Celtics are probably going to sweep this one.
In four, yeah, 100%. Jimmy's out
Really
for a
not.
few weeks.
Yeah, it's not much to say about this one. Doesn't matter if it's Heat. Doesn't matter if it's Bulls. They're going to sweep.
Yeah, I'm 100% in agreement with you there. I don't think either of those teams take a game off the Celtics, especially with Jimmy Butler being out. I don't think the Heat really stand much of a shot to. It could be four straight blowouts. That's I'd hate to see that, but I think that's probably
Yeah,
the most
that
likely.
might be the least fun series to watch.
Yeah, yeah. Now, moving on to one that will be a super fun series to watch is the Knicks and 76ers, 2-7.
Oh yeah,
I think that is super juicy playoff matchup. That's a super juicy playoff matchup right there. The Sixers are actually the betting favorites. I don't know if you saw that or not, but as the seven
yeah, I
seed,
heard that.
they're the
I
favorites.
kind of agree with Vegas.
Oh yeah, you think the Sixers are going to take it?
I think the Sixers can get it done. I think the Sixers can get it done with Embiid. They're fully healthy. That's the determining factor is he can play like he did. Um, you know, beginning first half of the year before he got
Right.
hurt. Um, I just don't know that the Knicks can do it. They're without Julius Randle.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. 76ers getting Embiid back, Maxi, like oh, they're kind of a really scary 7 seed,
They are.
honestly. So I like them to beat the Knicks. It's kind of a hot take. I mean, not really because they're the betting favorites, but I do
Well, I
like the
mean,
76ers over the Knicks here.
yeah, no, I mean, despite the betting odds, I mean, I think it is a little bit of a hot take. I mean, you're predicting a 7 seed to upset a 2 seed, no matter what situation it is. I mean, that doesn't happen very often.
No, but also
Uh,
like what playoff experiences do the Knicks have?
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Not much.
That's kind of the point I was going to get into is I'd probably roll with the Sixers too. Not that the Sixers have a ton of playoff experience, but like this Knicks group, the only playoff experience that they have is upsetting the Cavs last year, which was it was impressive, but at the same time, the Cavs really choked. Like it wasn't just the Knicks being that dominant. Like the Cavs absolutely choked last year.
Yeah,
So I'm not that impressed with that series win. Now, do I think Jalen Brunson will take Philly to 7 games? Absolutely, I do, because he has been arguably a top 10 player in basketball this year. I mean, just a crazy finish to the year, dude. Like he carried the Knicks to this 2 seed, which I'm very impressed with. But I don't think they have enough without Julius Randle to get over the Sixers either.
yeah, that's the thing. I mean, he's carrying the Knicks, so like Sixers shut him down, toast.
Right. I mean,
pretty good.
Is Dante DiVincenzo and Josh Hart, are they beating the 76ers?
No, and
No.
Isaiah Hartenstein or whatever his name is.
Yeah, no.
Hartenstein.
No. Yeah, big heart, big heart. Yeah, I don't like the Knicks. I don't know why I was about to say I like the Knicks. I like the Knicks as in like I think they're a good team. But the
Yeah.
76ers at full strength is scary, like you said. It's really scary. All right, moving on. 4-5. Oh no, we'll go 3-6. We've got Bucks Pacers, which is interesting because the Pacers low key dominated the Bucks in the regular season. I don't know if you remember the rivalry they had in the
Yeah.
in-season tournament. The Bucks got them that one game, but I think the Pacers won every other matchup, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they did. Halliburton went off. Um, yeah, another hot take. I like the Pacers. I don't know if that's a hot take though, because
I think that's a hot take.
there again, I mean, Giannis is. We don't know the status on Giannis.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I like
They act like
forgot
he's
for a
gonna
second.
miss. They act like he's gonna miss the first game or two, maybe
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, could be up to the whole
Um,
first round.
Doc Rivers is the coach. Just trying to get all the negatives out here for the Bucks. And the thing is, I kind of like the Bucks. Like just as a team, I like Giannis. I like the Bucks, but I think the Pacers are going to beat them.
Yeah, I mean it's
Six
tough.
games.
It's tough. I think it's fully dependent on whether or not Giannis can come back. Because I don't think the Pacers are ready to take on the Bucks at full strength. But if Giannis misses 3, 4, 5 games in the series, it's very interesting. And if Tyrese Halliburton can try to remember how to freaking play basketball, I think the Pacers take it pretty easy without Giannis
Yeah,
on the court. But again, Tyrese has to remember how to play basketball because after he came back from his injury too early, which was very obvious, he has not looked the same.
yeah. I don't know if he's like playing scared or what, but he's not been the same. Or if he's
Mhm.
still hurt and just
No, and
playing through. I don't know.
he rushed back to get the 65 game limit, and now I mean, the way he played second half, there's no way he makes an All NBA team now. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, don't. The dude's so young too. Like you're gonna make just get healthy and come back. You're gonna make an All NBA team
Right. I mean, we've
soon.
seen what you are at full strength, man. Like you're an all NBA player at full strength, but this version of you is just it's not cutting it. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I didn't really answer there. I guess I'm gonna take the Bucks, but that's dependent on Giannis. He's got to come back by game 4. Has to. Like if he misses more than 3 games, they're toast, in my opinion. All right, and the 4-5 matchup, Cavs Magic. I think this is low key going to be best, maybe second best series in the East. I think this is going to be a really good series. The Magic are slept on, very much slept on. They're a very good basketball team. They've got great defenders all over the court, which is really nice. I mean, having guys like Jalen Suggs and Jonathan Isaac is crazy for your defense. They do obviously lack shooting, which is it's
Mm-hmm.
tough for today's NBA, especially in a playoff setting where you need guys to hit big shots. But I still think the Magic can make it a really good series. I'm taking the Cavs in 6 probably, but I think it's going to be a really, really close 6 game series.
Yeah, I wanted to take the Magic so bad, but I don't know that I can. They lack experience in the playoffs.
Yeah,
They lack shooting, like you said. Good defenders, but like I don't know they have enough to get it done. Probably gonna be a good series though, like you said. Um, you know, probably 6 game series, but I just don't see them getting past the Cavs. I think Donovan Mitchell takes over, sort of. He's been there a time or two, so
yeah.
I see it being a pretty good series to watch and enjoy. But um, Cavs moving on.
Yeah, I think I think Cavs are going to come out with a vengeance too after last year. I mean, the Knicks embarrassed them bad. So I think they're going to kind of come out with a vengeance. I think Darius Garland's going to be on top of it. Donovan Mitchell's going to be on top of it. But again, I mean, Donovan Mitchell has had some good playoff series, but he's also had some pretty bad ones. So we'll see which version of him we get. Um, I guess we'll see. So we didn't really discuss this before the pod, but do you want to just like give our finals predictions now, or did you want to go like
Um,
round by round?
we can just like quickly eat. Like you can go first and just roll through who you think is gonna advance
Okay.
until the finals based on what we have so far
Okay.
or whatever you got.
So, right. So, in the second round, if my picks came true, I believe the Thunder would be playing the Clippers. Yeah, because I've got the top four seeds advancing. So Clippers, Thunder, I've got the Clippers in that series. I think the Clippers, um, I think they win it. If they get through the Suns healthy, I think they win the Thunder series in no more than 5 games. That is a hot take, and I know that for sure. But I don't think the Thunder match up very well with the Clippers in the playoffs. Uh,
Yeah. Oh
go
no, go
ahead.
ahead.
Oh, okay. Thunder and not Thunder, Nuggets and Timberwolves, the 2-3. That is a toss up. Oh my, that's tough. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Chandler. I'm doing it.
Oh, he's doing it.
This is steamy, but I'm taking the T Wolves.
Oh man.
Anthony Edwards is him. Okay. The T Wolves are primed and ready this year. It's not going to be like last year, which last year the Thunder or the why do I keep calling them the Thunder? Last year, the Nuggets did say, like everyone on their team said, the Timberwolves were their hardest matchup in all of the playoffs, like including over the Heat, everybody. So I think that the Timberwolves are going to turn some heads and win that series. In the East, I think Boston advances over Philly in a tough series, and I do think that the Cavs the Cavs could beat the Bucks. Man, I think they match up really well with them defensively. If Emob and Jared Allen can do a decent job of holding Giannis off at the rim, I mean, it's going to be all Dame. Like Dame's going to have to win that series for him. I do think the Bucks win it, but I think it's really close. So that would be Timberwolves, Clippers in the West, Bucks, Celtics in the East. I think I think the Timberwolves are gonna beat. I think they're gonna beat the Clippers. I'm picking the Timberwolves to make their first ever NBA Finals, going up against the Boston Celtics. Are you ready? Are you ready for me to finish off my hot take?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Anthony Edwards will win his first Finals MVP. T Wolves 2024 NBA champions. Book it.
Oh my God.
Book it.
Oh my God. Wow. Well,
I told you your take earlier was not hot, not compared to
yeah.
what I had.
Well, yeah. I wish I would have went first because now it's feeling like I'm copying you.
Oh shoot. No
Because
way.
now I got the Timberwolves making the finals also.
Oh shit.
I got it in the notes. Timberwolves make their first finals.
Yes.
First ever.
Well,
Let me go through
obviously,
the matchups though.
obviously I love it. Yeah, yeah, let's hear it. How
Okay.
does
So
show me the path?
Thunder would play. I had the Mavs winning.
Right.
Do they play the Mavs?
Yeah, they'd still play the Mavs because
They still play the Mavs.
3 and 2 would match up with each other.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got the Mavs beating the Thunder.
I
Staying
like
hot.
that. I like
Beating
that.
the Thunder. Go to the conference finals. Um, Timberwolves Nuggets. This is going to be the hardest test for the Timberwolves.
100%.
If they can make it past the Nuggets, I think they can win the conference finals.
Yeah.
and make it to the finals. This is the biggest roadblock for them.
Yeah.
But Timberwolves beat the Nuggets 7 games. It's going to go the distance.
Oh,
There's no way it doesn't.
100%. 100%.
So Mavs, Timberwolves. Timberwolves beat the Mavs. Go to their first ever finals. In the East, I had the Pacers, so would they play the Celtics?
It would be, yeah, Pacers, Celtics.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No.
Or would it be
Sixers.
76ers?
It's Sixers, because
Celtics.
Sixers are the 7th seed.
Okay. Close-ish series, probably a 6-game. Celtics win.
Yeah.
Move on. Celtics are scary. They're so good, dude.
I know.
They're so good.
I know.
Celtics move on, conference finals. Then the Pacers. Who else did I have? Cavs. Pacers, Cavs. I got the Cavs.
I like it.
Going the Cavs. It's conference finals. Probably going to get absolutely waxed by the Celtics.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 4-1 series. I think it's going to be very boring.
I can see
Conference
that.
Finals. Western Conference Finals will be good. Even if it is Timberwolves, man, like no matter what, the Western Conference Finals, the whole West bracket is going to be so enjoyable to watch.
It's a banger. It's a banger of a bracket, man. 10 teams were 10 games over 500 this year. First time in history.
They're all so good. It's going to be such good entertainment. The East is just terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Celtics, Timberwolves. I got the Celtics winning it all.
Understandable.
Timberwolves make it. That's as far as they go. Celtics are juggernaut. Timberwolves are good, don't get me wrong, but it's a 4-1, 4-2 series.
Yeah, see, I can understand where you're coming from with that. The only thing is I'm relying on Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum to become Jason Turnover and Jaylen Turnover, because that's what they do in the playoffs. I have zero trust in the Celtics. Picked them to win it all last year, put money on their bitch asses. That never again. Never again.
I mean, I don't know the money on it, but
screw the Celtics. Never again betting on them to choke. Even more than I'm betting on Anthony Edwards to take over.
Oh man. I mean, I'm not a Celtics guy anyway, but I just don't know.
They're dominant. They're
so good.
If the chips fall the way that they should, the Celtics are going to win it all, but they rarely do.
Yeah, that's true.
So I like it, man. I like it. I definitely did not think you were going to have the Timberwolves going as deep as I did. Like, I thought I was the only person in the world who had them making the finals.
Timberwolves, baby. They're going to the finals. They're making their first final. It's going to be historic. It's going to be fun to watch.
Anthony Edwards starting his Kobe arc this year.
Yep, starting the Kobe arc. But he's not going to get it done. Just not ready.
I think he's ready.
I mean, I would be happy if he was, but like, I don't know if I see it.
I can understand. I can totally understand. I mean, for anyone who doesn't know that's watching this, I love Anthony Edwards. He is by far my favorite player outside of Russell Westbrook. So easily my favorite star player currently in the league, because Russ isn't really a star anymore. I love Anthony Edwards. He's him. He is him.
Yeah, he is him.
So yeah, that was a lot of fun, man. I love going through playoff matchups here and what your opinions are. Like I said, I'm surprised in a good way. Like, yeah, go T-Wolves, baby.
Go T-Wolves, let's go.
But I reckon we'll go ahead and move on now. We'll go ahead and get into trivia. And once again, I know you've been holding these in, so you got to be ready for some trivia.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited for these. These are gonna be. You're either gonna do really good or really bad. I don't know. I don't know which.
Could be either one. I will say I've been playing a lot of Diamond Dynasty, so if anything's baseball related, I might actually have a chance.
There is one.
Okay.
Baseball.
Okay.
It's like a just mixture.
All right,
just a
cool.
general mixture.
Well, I reckon we'll go ahead and get on into that now. And I reckon I'll say reckon one more time. Because I've said reckon like 10 times in the last 2 minutes. But let's move on into trivia.
All right, Skilly. Got easy, medium, hard. First of all, I got these questions from The Dozen.
The Dozen. Is that a website?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that is daily trivia
Ah,
from, I think it's from Barstool Sports.
okay.
The old Back Home Boys pod. They do a grid every week, and I will set a line for them. I'll do it the same day, and I'll be like, y'all are going to get this many. And I will say I set the line usually very good. Like they
Yeah.
usually win by like one or lose by one. It's always close. Anyway, so these are the sports ones because the
Okay.
top row is always sports, but it's different categories every day.
Okay.
All right. Still got easy, medium, hard though. So what do you want first?
Ooh, I'm feeling a little rusty. I think I'm gonna start with easy today.
Okay. I hope this is easy. Allen Robinson and Allen Hearns both had 1,000-yard seasons with this AFC team in 2015.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yep.
Yeah.
1 point there. Good start. Okay. Glad that
Okay.
was actually easy. I know the other one's gonna be easy,
Yeah. All right.
so I'm not worried about that. I was worried about that one actually being a medium.
Well, let's save the guaranteed easy then.
Okay.
That's a little confidence booster because I'm about to go hard here. So I might
Okay.
need the other easy right after this. We'll see.
Okay. This Cleveland Guardians pitcher won the AL Cy Young in the COVID-shortened 2020 season and shares a last name with a famous singer. I
Shane
added that whole
Bieber.
last part.
Shane
Yeah, he got
Bieber.
it. He got it.
Yes, sir.
I goofed on that one when I originally played it, and I put Trevor Bauer without
Yeah.
thinking that he won the Cy Young that year, but in the NL.
Yeah.
For
Right.
the
Reds, I think. Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Or was it? It was Reds, right? It
I think it was the Reds.
wasn't Dodgers, was it?
I think he was on the Dodgers like the next year.
The neck. That's what I thought. Yeah, I think you're
He
right.
was on the Reds, I think, when he won the Cy Young.
Yeah, I think you got that
So
right.
like I was like, oh, this was easy, and I put Trevor Bauer, and then I was like, oh wait, he won the NL.
NL. Yeah. Well, you said Guardians pitcher, and I was like, I mean, it's got to be either Shane Bieber or Emmanuel Clase. It depends on if he's talking Cy Young or like something to do with saves.
Yep, it was Shane Bieber. I probably should not even added the last one. I thought it'd be harder. But
I mean, well, it's all good. I'll take it.
anyway, okay, you got it hard. This
All
might be a
right.
record setter.
I know it. That's starting off hot, baby. Let's go medium.
Medium. All right. Wayne Gretzky finished out his career with this Eastern Conference team from 96 to 99.
Oh no.
No, this one should have been hard, I guess. I should have flipped them.
Oh, I couldn't even begin to tell you which conference hockey teams are in. Okay.
Well, I mean, just like other sports, it's set up geographically.
Sure.
So
Sure. I mean, it makes sense. So you said Eastern Conference?
it's an Eastern Conference team from 96 to 99.
So the first team that came to mind is actually a team where I don't even know if their city is west or east because I have no idea where Edmonton is located, but I'm gonna guess the Edmonton Oilers.
No, he did. That is like 10 years of his career.
I thought he played there. I couldn't remember if he
But
finished
that is
there.
the beginning.
Okay.
Beginning to middle.
So I only got one more
You do
guess,
have another
right?
guess, yeah.
Okay. Can I get a hint?
Obviously,
it's a medium, so don't give me like a golden hint. Give me like a silver hint.
I'm trying to think.
Or even a bronze hint, if you can think of any kind of hint.
It's a well-known hockey team. It's not like a random.
Okay.
It's a well-known one.
I don't think he ever played for Pittsburgh, and the only other team that comes to mind is the New York Rangers. So I'm gonna guess the Rangers.
He got it.
Oh,
New York Rangers.
let's go! 3 for 3.
3 for 3
Dude, let's go. Knock on wood, but I'm
at
killing
the
it right now.
Rangers. Rangers last three
Okay.
years.
Okay.
Yes. And between the Rangers and the Oilers, played for the Kings,
Oh yeah, that's right.
Los Angeles
That's
Kings.
LA Kings, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of popularized hockey in California.
Yeah.
Um,
Makes sense.
dude, he's awesome.
Yeah.
I listened to his podcast. He was a guest. I think it was actually Theo Bonds. And he was, dude, so cool.
He is a cool guy. He's a super cool guy.
All right. You got one of each left.
All right. Let's walk it down tonight. Let's start with hard on the
Okay.
last three.
Dion Branch played for the Patriots before being traded to this NFC team in 2006
Mm,
and played there until 2010 before being traded back to the Patriots.
yeah. NFC, right?
Yep.
Dang it. Oh, I should know this, man. I was following the Patriots back then.
Yeah.
I do have three guesses. NFC.
NFC.
I'm gonna throw out the team on my jersey first, the Buccaneers.
Not the Buccaneers.
Okay. Okay. Other NFC squads. It's not the Packers, it's not the Cowboys. Is it the Eagles?
Not the Eagles.
Dang it. I've got one
Down
more
to one
guess.
last guess.
No, I'm gonna mess up the perfect streak. Dion
He's down to his last
Branch.
strike.
I've got to like visualize him in the jersey because I remember him
know.
playing for another team. I just can't picture who it was
That
right
was
now.
my struggle too. I did not get this one right when I did it.
Yeah.
I could not picture him in the jersey, so I ended up guessing a random.
Yeah. So let's see. NFC. I don't think it's NFC North. I don't think it's Packers, Lions, Vikings, or Bears. NFC West. Ooh, NFC West is potentially it. I feel like that might be the division. Is it the Seahawks?
Oh my God, he did it again.
Let's go.
He did it again.
Dude, for some reason that 84 mini man in a Seahawks uniform
Oh my
came to
God,
mind. I was like, dude, I see the blue helmet on him. Like I
Oh, dude, he
remember.
did it again. The
Go.
last guess, Seahawks.
Go.
No hints on that one at all either.
I just want
You got it.
to ice in
Ice
his
in his
veins.
veins, dude.
All
Ice
right.
in the veins.
You know what? I'm gonna end on a for sure high note after the run I've had today. So let's go the other medium before
Okay.
I walk it back down all the way.
Okay. Dude, I think there's a really good chance you get perfect.
Okay. Okay.
This is all right. This Pac-12 team went 12-1 and won the Orange Bowl in 2010 with wide receivers Doug Baldwin and Kobe Fleener.
Okay, I get two guesses here,
Two
right?
guesses. Two guesses. You have the conference, so that narrows it down.
I'm gonna go Washington.
Oh, not Washington. Not Washington.
Dang it. I felt really
This
good
is
about that
hard.
guess
This
for
is
some reason.
this is also a hard one for me to give you a hint.
Yeah.
I don't know that I can give you a hint on this one.
God dang it. Okay.
I can tell you who they played in the Orange Bowl.
Okay.
I don't know if that's going to help you at all. They played Virginia Tech
Maybe it'll
in the
ring a
Orange
bell.
Bowl.
Okay. Virginia Tech. Was this like an abnormal season for this team? Is this a somewhat successful program? Is this like an anomaly, is what I'm asking? Or was it like, okay.
They've had ups and downs, like
Okay.
eras. They've had eras of good football and
Okay.
eras of very bad football.
Okay.
It's not historically bad. It's not like I'm trying to think who in the Pac-12 is like always terrible. Like it's not like Cal.
Yeah.
I
Washington
guess
State.
they've had a couple good. Yeah, Washington. It's not Washington. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it's not those two.
Yeah, I mean, I know. I figured. Okay. Dang it, dude. Why can't I remember where Doug Baldwin went to college? Oh, I don't feel good about this guess, but I'm gonna throw out Arizona.
Oh no.
So tell me it's not.
No.
If it's UCLA, I'm gonna kill myself because
Not
that's what I was gonna
UCLA.
say. Okay.
Not
I,
UCLA.
I wasn't gonna get that one. Who was it?
It's Stanford.
Somewhere in the back of my mind, I did know that Doug Baldwin went to Stanford.
Well,
I
honestly, it
did.
wasn't Doug Baldwin that gave it away. I had no idea that he went to Stanford, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was Kobe
Kobe
Fleener
Fleener. Yeah.
because you only heard that name like, dude, every time a Stanford game or like a Sports Center like highlights or something, they're like
Yeah.
showing the Stanford game. They're like Kobe Fleener,
That's true.
and
That's
then he
true.
didn't do anything after that. But
That's true.
um, but
Dang
like
it.
any hints I could give, I'd be like Jim Harbaugh coached this team
Yeah, it wouldn't have
or
been.
Andrew Luck was quarterback.
Yeah, no, that would have been
Like,
way too easy.
yeah. So hard for me to give a hint on that one. Just missed the perfect. I feel like I rated these questions fairly good.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Maybe swap the Gretzky and the Guardians, but
Well, I mean,
um,
if you don't know baseball though, I mean, Shane Bieber's not like the easiest name to pull.
no. The only reason Gretzky got in the medium was because it was Gretzky.
Right. I mean, the
If it was
most
some obscure
famous.
hockey player, like that's definitely hard.
Oh yeah.
Um, anyway, so last one, easy. This big man from New Zealand was drafted by the Thunder out of Pittsburgh in 2013 and played there until 2020.
That would be Steven Adams.
Yeah, Steven.
Might.
All right. So we got one, two, four,
Dude, new high score.
10. Got 10.
That's what I'm talking about. Right? That's a high score, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't think I've ever come close to 10.
I think you had 7 or 8 was your previous high.
Yeah, I think you're right. 7. Yeah, it was 7. Dude,
So we got 10.
I'm very proud of that effort. 2 points off
Yeah.
of perfect.
I mean, dude, I may start doing that as the trivia.
I liked
Just
that.
whatever sports I get, like just 2 random days during the week.
I liked that.
As long as you don't play it. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's those are pretty good because they're never like there are some really hard ones sometimes, but most of the time they're not like this is impossible to answer.
Yeah.
Um, unless they pull out a soccer or NHL that's not Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah, that's gonna be real tough.
Impossible.
That's gonna be real tough.
So
I like it.
anyway,
Awesome.
yeah.
So before we move on, before I forget, because there's no way I'll mention this later when we're doing round the table, I wanted to say, speaking of baseball, there was a name that I heard. I was watching YouTube videos. I was bored watching YouTube videos the other day, and a name came up, and it was like the story of blank. Or no, the video was called "He was the best hitter in the MLB, then he fell off," and it was a name that I totally forgot
I feel
existed.
like I have an idea.
Okay, you want to try to guess who it is?
Josh Hamilton.
Not Josh Hamilton. That's great.
Oh,
That's a great guess. He
because
was
I saw one about him similar.
he played for the team that is currently called the Guardians. They were known as the Indians back then. And he like had like a couple of years where he was like easily top 3 hitter in baseball, and then he just fell off.
What year?
I want to say it was like mid 2000s, maybe like closer to 2010. No, I think it was like 04
Like,
to 06 ish, somewhere in that range.
was it Grady Sizemore?
That's another great guess.
Oh,
No, it's Travis Hafner.
dude, that's my next guess.
Travis Hafner. I've not heard that name in so long, but he
Oh,
was, dude, he was so raw.
dude, yes. I remember '06 the show. Him and Grady Sizemore used to give me fits.
Yo,
And I would play. So I was, my career guy.
the
I
legend.
was on the Tigers for most of my career. So I played the Indians the Guardians now, but played them 20, 30 times a year. So then I have to, which I ended up towards the end. I just would sim to my dad because I'm like, I'm not playing this whole freaking game every
Yeah.
time. But at the beginning, dude, you have to pitch to Grady Sizemore and Travis Hafner, and they're just,
Oh God, no.
oh my God,
Raking,
dude.
raking.
You like barely miss and it's gone.
Yeah.
And that ballpark was weird. Jacobs Field, it was like, well, it's Progressive Field now, I guess, but it's, I don't know, like dead center was like a corner. But then
Yep.
if you just hit it, which I think they were both lefties, but they would take it oppo and just like scrape the wall and left, and it was not that deep. Like, oh
Infuriating.
my God, yes,
Infuriating. Yeah. No, I just, like I said, I just wanted to throw that out there because I heard the name Travis Hafner and I was like, holy crap, take me back to 2007 one time. Why don't
dude.
you?
I saw also it's sort of similar. I've not thought about Rocco Baldelli until like the other
Oh,
day.
wow. That is another
Rocco
pull.
Baldelli.
That is a pull.
Dude, that name kills me.
Legendary.
Rocco Baldelli.
That is a legendary name.
Dude, those six the show legends were insane.
Oh,
A lot
dude,
of legends in that game.
for sure. For sure. All right, so we got just a couple more things to talk about. Well, one more thing before we get into round the table. I want to talk about switching gears to the NFL here for a second. The hip roll tackle ban. I'm pissed off, man. I'm really pissed off because
Yeah.
like NFL no fun league, we get it, but like, dude, this is too far. Like, come on, that's like, come on. What? How are you supposed to tackle somebody? Get run over and hope he falls? Is that the
Yeah.
only way to tackle?
Yeah.
It makes me sick, man. It really does.
Yeah. And like so many offensive records are probably gonna be broken now
Yeah,
because well either that or like teams are just gonna whatever, we'll just get the penalty. If it happens, like just play normal football or just take the penalty. I don't
that's
know.
true.
I don't know what's gonna happen. How are you gonna coach? Can't even like people that have been tackling that way or just playing football
Yeah,
now have to relearn. I mean, grown men are having to like relearn how to tackle.
yeah. I mean, it's gonna
Because I
kill
mean, if you're
DBs.
yes, dude, because that's about the only way they can tackle.
Exactly.
Like they're not giants, first of all,
Mhm.
and second of all, they're usually on the run
Yep.
trying to make the tackle. They're not like waiting on them, but then they're going to get juked out anyway if they are. So it's
Yeah.
like, dude, how are they supposed to tackle? Tyreek Hill is going to have 3,000 yards this year because no one's going to be able to tackle him.
I know. It's ridiculous, dude. I mean, Malcolm Jenkins, great example. One of the greatest tackling safeties, probably at least in recent memory for sure, maybe if not all time. He lived on that. That was his that's what he lived on. Malcolm Jenkins lived on the hip roll tackle. Especially anytime he was matched up with a running back, you saw it automatic every time hip roll tackle, and it was perfect. Everybody's safe. Nobody ever got like I don't think I ever saw anybody get hurt off a hip roll tackle that Malcolm Jenkins made. Like if you do it the right way, it's like literally the safest way to tackle someone and it gets them to the ground. Like that.
Yeah.
So stupid, dude. It's so stupid. I'm sick of the NFL at this point.
It's just like, it's just not football anymore at that point. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, what is that? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's just evolving in the two end touch.
This
Like,
this is this is why I knew I made the right decision by cutting NFL and benching NBA. I made the
yeah,
right decision.
you did. You did.
And it's just
The NBA,
it's the no fun league.
the NBA has it in terms of changing for the better and commissioner and all that stuff. The NBA is probably the best,
Yeah, I
to
would
be honest.
say as much as Adam Silver does have his flaws, I think he's the best commissioner of the major sports right now.
Yeah, he has his flaws and he creeps me out extremely bad, but
Yeah,
he's probably the best commissioner of all the major sports.
yeah.
Um, Definitely not Roger Goodell. Definitely not the NFL.
Hell no. Definitely not
Um,
Rob Manfred either. He's horrible too.
no, he's not very good either. I mean, a lot of the MLB changes, they've kind of grown on me a little. Like,
That's true. They've gotten better.
I was very anti pitch clock. I still am not fully convinced because now these arm injuries are happening. I'm like, is it the pitch clock or is it just people trying
The
to throw a
velocity.
900 million mile an hour and not care where it goes?
Yeah.
It could be a mixture of both. I don't know, but it does speed the game up, and that was the biggest knock on baseball in terms of people watching it and getting to the
Takes
game is that it
forever.
takes 5 million years to watch a game.
Yeah.
And if you aren't already involved in liking baseball, you're probably not going to start because it takes forever.
Right.
So I get that, but yeah, Roger Goodell, NFL, they suck. Probably never going to change until they get a new
Mm.
commissioner. So
Yeah. Sadly, I gotta agree with you on that. So I guess we will start closing out the show now. We'll go ahead and get into our round of the table. I've got a couple of potential topics, all sports for me this week. So I'll go ahead and let you get started with your round the table, and then I'll get into mine.
okay, we got 1-1.
I've got two. I've got two.
Okay, I have two also, but
Okay.
only one is sort of sports related. So, my coworker Matt, I brought him up before, Giants fan. Shout
Yeah.
out Matt. The other day he decided to wear a Yankees Hall of Yankees Hall of Fame shirt.
Oh gosh.
It's not what you're thinking though. It is every player to have ever played for the Yankees at all
What?
that made the
What?
Hall of Fame. That made the Hall of Fame.
Still.
And I'm like, at first I'm like, okay, there's like some major contributors here. Reggie Jackson. Okay, I get he played other places, but he played for the Yankees a lot.
Yeah.
Whatever. Phil Necro was on the shirt.
What?
And I I had to call him out about it. He's probably gonna listen. He knows. I already called him out. I was like, Phil Necro is on the shirt, dude. He's like, yeah, he's a Yankee. I'm like, dude, what?
What?
For like a year.
Yeah, I didn't even remember that he played there.
Oh my God.
That's how short his career there was.
It was literally like the last next to like it was about the next to last year of his
Yeah.
career. I think he went back to the Braves to finish out his career.
Yeah,
It
we're
was
talking
last
a
year.
Paul Pierce on the Wizards situation here.
Yes, exactly. Is Paul Pearson is Michael Jordan on the
On the
Wizards.
Wizards, yeah.
It's
Same
Michael
thing.
Jordan on the Wizards.
Same
It's
deal.
like, dude, no, don't.
No,
Why is that on the shirt? That's like the Wizards making
that's
a shirt and be like Hall of Famer Michael
Michael
Jordan.
Jordan. Right. That's just crazy. Dude, that's so
Anyway,
Yankees though, taking every little bit that they can
no, I mean, and
for
the guy's from New
Yankees.
Jersey. He's not bandwagon Yankees. He's through and through Yankees guy.
Oh no, I'm not
I
talking
respect it.
about the guy. I'm talking about
No,
the
I know.
shirt. The
But yeah, the
Yankees.
shirt is wild. It was wild. He had Ricky Henderson on there too, and I'm like, what? Played there like 1 year.
Yeah. What?
Okay. So then he's like, dude, he played for him. I'm like, all right, well, I think I'm gonna make a shirt, Brave shirt, and put Babe Ruth on it. And
Yes.
he did not like it very much at all. But yeah, old Babe Ruth finished out the career
It's the same
with
thing.
the Boston Braves.
Same thing. Why
Same
not?
thing. He played for the
Why?
Braves.
Why
Last
not?
year. Last year he sucked so bad, but he played for the Braves.
Exactly. Exactly. He was
So
on the team.
anyway, I just had to share that. It was like a funny story. It's a funny little joke back and forth. I brought it up to like everybody I can in the office too. It's like
Oh, you can't let that one go.
it was a good time. So he was a good sport about it, but he did not like the he did not like the Babe Ruth on the Braves shirt idea.
Screw him.
Yeah, I know you're gonna
Uh,
listen. And sorry, I had to bring it up.
can't blame you. That's egregious. No offense, Matt. What's your other
Uh,
round the table topic?
oh,
What else you got?
well, the other one I was thinking the other day, dude. If you had to make a Mount Rushmore of chain restaurants, like sit down restaurants, but they're chain restaurants.
Hmm.
Where are you going with?
Wow. You hit me with the hard
I
question
know this is
today.
tough. This is also tough. I mean, if you want to just do like two to three, if you can't think of a fourth,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
fine too.
I'm gonna immediately throw the melting pot on there.
Okay, yeah, that's yeah.
'Cause I love the melting pot.
You're going upscale chain restaurant.
Oh, buddy, the melting pot.
Yeah, good. It's good. I've
Um,
had it once. Yep.
I will also put this is like I feel like this is like very South Georgia of me, but I'm gonna throw Spankies in there.
Spankies.
Son,
I don't know.
I
What is
love
Spankies?
Spankies. You've never been to Spankies?
No.
Oh, dude, it's
Where's
seafood.
the closest one?
I mean, they're all over the South. They're
I'm gonna
South
look up.
Georgia.
I'm
I
gonna look up
think
the closest Spankies to me.
it's a chain, right? Because I mean, yeah, it's definitely a chain. I'm not
What
making
do
that
they
up.
serve?
They serve like a bunch of stuff. Like sometimes they serve pizza. So they always serve seafood. I always get shrimp. They do like sometimes they have like burgers and stuff.
So
They're
is it
like
like a pizza restaurant?
it says casual brick walled hangout known for its chicken fingers and happy hour plus pub grub and pizza. But the thing that you get there, you have to get the spuds. They're these potato appetizer
Okay.
spuds. I'm telling you. And the fried vegetables, oof, you can't beat them. You can't beat them.
The
I
only
know
one
it's,
I'm finding, dude, I'm only finding Savannah.
dude, there's more. I've been to Spanky's in other locations, though. I swear to God.
This is a lie. This is a
I
lie.
swear to God. There's one on Tybee Island. Okay, maybe it's just a mini chain.
I think it's just
The
Savannah and
Savannah
Tybee Island.
area.
Yeah.
There's one in Pooler. Thank you very much. There's two in
Okay, I'm
Savannah.
sorry. It's a Chatham County.
There's two of them in Savannah.
It's a Chatham County chain.
Okay, so maybe that one doesn't count.
It's basically like me being like, dude, definitely Maypole.
I love Spankies. Okay, fine. I'll keep going upscale then. I'll throw Maggiano's in there because
Okay,
that's my
Maggi, there
favorite.
we go.
That's my favorite
Maggiano's.
Italian restaurant.
Yeah, okay.
Um, you know, I can't say Longhorn as much as I kind of wish I could. I don't love. I like Longhorn. I don't love it. I don't. Oh, I will. Okay, here's more on like the Spankies, more casual level that
Okay.
a lot of people probably would not agree with. I love mellow mushroom.
Dude, me too.
I'm
I
gonna put
love their
mellow
pizza.
mushroom in there.
I love their
So
pizza.
yeah, so melting pot, Maggiano's, mellow mushroom. Fourth one, off the rip. Trying to think of chain sit down restaurants. Um, I mean, obviously there's like other really nice places, like Roots Chris is really good.
Yeah,
I don't know
I've
if I
never
want
been
to throw
there.
that in my top four though. You got to try Roots Chris now. You and Amber
I
need to go
mean,
there for a fancy date night one night
yeah,
after the
yeah,
wedding. After the wedding,
yeah, yeah.
because I know.
It's
Um,
a little expensive.
I guess I guess I'll throw Roots Chris in there because I can't think of anything else, and I've been there a few
Okay,
times.
you went upscale.
I
Okay,
did. I did very
I
much.
was
Which
not thinking
you
upscale. I was
might,
not
but
thinking
yeah, you
upscale.
might say something though, and I might be like, "Oh, that's a good one," and add it to mine. So
I was not thinking upscale. I was thinking your
yeah, the mellow mushrooms of the
commonplace.
world.
The mellow mushrooms. I see a mellow mushroom. I think I have to throw. And I hadn't had it in a long time, but man, I love it. Johnny's Pizza.
Oh, that's a good one.
I
That's a
think
good
Johnny's
one.
Pizza might have to go on there. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go Longhorn.
Mm,
I prefer Longhorn Outback in terms of steakhouse. I'm gonna go Longhorn.
100%.
Um,
It is better than Outback.
got that one. I'm gonna go Olive Garden.
Oh, that's definitely one.
Olive Garden, dude.
Scratch Roots Chris. We're throwing Olive Garden in there.
People hate on Olive Garden, and I get it. It's not real Italian food. I understand.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
slept
not
on.
going for real Italian food. I'm going for the Olive Garden food. I'm going for the salad and the breadsticks and the chicken gnocchi soup or however you say it,
Yeah.
and any pasta I want to get or whatever. But usually I get the soup and salad breadstick thing. It's so awesome.
Oh yeah.
Olive Garden's hard to beat. The fourth one's hard. I'm doing this on the spot. Also, I didn't come up with an answer. This is just
Yeah.
off the dome.
While you're thinking,
Fourth one,
I will throw out there that if you've never done it before, you got to order the Alfredo sauce with the breadsticks at Olive Garden and dip it.
I've experienced it once.
Mm,
Somebody did it one time.
so good.
It's good.
I love food, man. I love
Oh, me
food.
too, man, dude. Oh, it's so good.
Me and Gabby are such foodies, man. We love food.
All right, I gotta do it. It's not necessarily a sit down. I love Firehouse subs, dude.
That's a good one. That's a good
Give
one.
me Firehouse subs in terms of
That-
just like find them multiple, like almost anywhere you can go, you're gonna find one. So good. It teeters on the edge of fast food. I do
yeah.
get that, but God, I can't leave it out. I love
No,
it.
dude, I can't blame you. It's funny you say that because me and Gabby were literally just talking the other day about, excuse me again. We were just talking about like our top sub places to go. And we both said that Firehouse is most consistently delicious.
Number one.
It really is. And it's a
Yeah,
little more pricey, but it's worth
dude.
it. It's worth
Well,
it.
you get more food.
That's true. They do.
It's
Yeah, that's true.
better quality. Freaking dude, Jersey Mike's is maybe the most overrated sub shop of all time.
Oh, see, that's a hot take. I feel
I
like a
hate
lot of
it, dude.
people love Jersey Mike's,
It is
but
not good.
you can only get hot subs there. You can't get cold subs there. Their cold subs suck.
I don't. They don't have enough toppings for me. Like I'm not a picky eater, so I like to load my thing down,
Sure.
and they have like five toppings. I'm like, dude, what?
That's a good
And
point.
then like the times I've gotten it, they love to put a pound of lettuce on the sandwich. I like lettuce, but like
Too much
it's like a
lettuce.
lettuce sandwich. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, I want more meat and cheese than
Yeah.
this lettuce.
Oh, I'm a no
But
lettuce guy at Jersey Mike's, that's for
I
sure.
mean,
No lettuce.
that's yeah, I just don't.
I'll get
But
it at Subway. I'll ask for light lettuce at Subway,
and
not at Jersey Mike's.
Subway. It depends on the location, dude. What I have learned the hard way, West Georgia sub. We were blessed with West Georgia subways
Dude, we had a good one. Or good ones. Yeah,
because
good area
all the
of
ones in the West
Subways.
Georgia area, like under the same chain or
Mm,
ownership, were good. They're
yeah.
all pretty standard, same thing, dude. Don't go to if you're ever in Athens, don't go to a Subway. Just don't do it.
Noted.
The worst experience ever.
Noted.
It doesn't matter which one. It's not good. They're rude. Take 100 years to make your sandwich, and probably will get it wrong.
Shout out to Athens Subway. It sounds like an
So
awesome
got Athens
experience.
Subway. Yeah, they're good. Really good. Like they all have like 1 star on Google review.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah. So
anyway.
we I think we could discuss food all day.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
but I'm gonna go ahead and move into my round the table topics real quick. And I actually miscounted. I have three. I don't know how I miscounted three things as two, but I have three. So first of all, I do want to mention the Braves. WTF, but also hell yeah, because Strider's down. But we're killing it anyways. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we're what, 12 and 5, 13 and 5, somewhere in that range.
Yes. I want to say it's third. I think it's 12 actually. I think it's 12.
Okay.
Um
So
yeah, people forget, dude. We won the World Series without Strider and Acuna.
exactly.
I'm not that worried.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So yeah, I mean, I just wanted to mention the Braves real quick, just because, I'm not a huge baseball guy, but I do always follow the Braves, and I mean, I'm loving what I'm seeing outside of the Strider injury. But it does feel like, man, we just can't have a healthy rotation. Like that's impossible for us to have a healthy rotation, and I know that's asking for a lot. Okay, but how about just the top end be healthy 1 year? Just the top
Dude.
three. Like we can have 4 and 5 injured and in and out all year long if we can just have the top three healthy for 1 year. One.
I know, dude. They never.
Whether it's Soroka, Freed, Morton, whether it's Morton, Freed, Strider, whether it's Strider, Freed, Sale, it doesn't matter. We can't get a top three rotation healthy. And that pisses me off.
Man, it's so annoying. I mean, I don't know, but they've been playing lights out the last 5 or 6 games. So
100%. I mean, we
really since the Mets series.
Still got the best lineup in baseball. I don't think that's much of a hot take at all.
No.
So yeah, wanted to mention the Braves. I did also want to mention, we kind of alluded to it earlier, I did want to mention the Hawks. You know, I never thought these words would come out of my mouth because I love Trae Young, but I think it's time for him to go, man. I think we need to trade him. I think we need to send him to San Antonio. We need to get back either one or both of Keldon Johnson and Devin Vassell, and as much draft capital as they'll give us on top of it. I think that's the best deal for us.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be the best deal for Trae Young because he'll be paired with Wemby, which might instantly become the scariest duo in the league, low key, or I guess high key, because a lot of people do think that. And I am in 100% agreement. I mean, Trae Young lobbing it to Victor Wembanyama, like,
oh man,
that's scary. Trae might average 15 assists a game as a Spur.
Yeah, I like that trade actually.
Yeah, I mean, I think it works for both sides. You still get DeJounte as the lead horse in Atlanta. Keldon and/or Vassell would be great additions. Maybe we send Dre Hunter somewhere else and Capella somewhere else, and we pick up a new big. We run with Keldon and DeJounte, Bogey, and see what happens. I think we're a better team in that situation than what we were this year. And I get it. Jalen Johnson got hurt. Big loss. Onyeka Okongwu got hurt. Big loss. But I still don't think this team was going anywhere as currently constructed.
No.
Yeah.
It's just not good enough, really.
Yeah. So the last one that I wanted to bring up is golf related. And that's because I'm going to go ahead and just toot on my own horn. We were in, I think were you in Michael's Masters League?
Yeah, I was in both of them.
And Brody's? Okay, you were in both of them with me.
I forgot to check where I finished.
Did you? Okay, so you don't know who won?
No. Was it you?
Your boy, Skilly G, won both Masters fantasy brackets.
Where did I finish?
Let's see. Let me pull her up real quick. And my roster very quickly that I won with was John Rahm, Patrick Reed, Cameron Smith, Scotty Scheffler. And originally my Cameron Smith, the international, I had what's his name? The guy who blew his top, Victor Hovland. I had Victor Hovland. So I thought that was going to kill me. Like I thought I was done. But Cameron
subbed him out.
Yeah, well, when they get eliminated, you get to pick someone. So I picked Cameron.
Yeah, because I had Wyndham Clark.
Yeah,
and he missed the cut.
Yep. Yeah.
And I subbed in Schauffele, maybe.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Xander Schauffele. Yeah, I think that is who you went with. I remember I was looking at yours. So in Brody's league, you finished 5th, and in Michael's league, you finished 4th.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, no, dude, I couldn't believe it though. I won.
Yeah, both. No, I knew Scotty Scheffler was winning the Masters though. Like I was like, he's definitely winning the Masters. He's on my team. He's my favorite golfer, dude. Oh man, if he keeps it up, this is so hot. He might pass Tiger for me.
There's a good chance. But
he is. Oh man, he's one of my favorites.
We're gonna have to cut it short because Zoom's about to kick us off. But it's been a great show, man. I appreciate you coming on. Thanks everybody for sitting at the lunch table. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, and stay tuned. Hopefully we'll be back next week this time.
Yep. Oh yeah.
All righty.
Signing off.
See you next week.
Yeah. See you, man.